All right, welcome back here to The Hill on News Nation. Live look, Oaks, Pennsylvania, when Donald Trump takes to the stage there. In Pennsylvania, we will take you there live. But before then, did you see this? A surreal sight in the skies and above over the weekend. The largest rocket ever built, it's named Starship, made a successful test flight into space and back. As part of the feat, the booster returned back to the launch pad and did so with perfect precision. You could see some of it there. So you'd think that you'd want to see where the limits of innovation, where the limits of technology can take us here in the 21st century, right? Not for some in California. The California Coastal Commission has rejected a SpaceX bid to increase the number of rocket launches, citing environmental concerns and the noise from sonic booms. But members of that panel also expressed reservation given Musk's political posts on the platform he owns, X. Musk says he will file a lawsuit tomorrow for violation of First Amendment rights. Can you defend this, Kurt?
No.
I love how honesty.
Like you see that over the weekend and you say, my gosh, that's the future. That's maybe where we're going. And then
Denise will appreciate this, as we are Californians.
Yes.
There is no one who knows California who doesn't hear the words Coastal Commission and just immediately roll their eyes. I mean, it's just like, come on, man. Like, no matter what you think of Elon Musk and all that, this is pretty freaking amazing. Let's be honest. Like, it just is.
Listen, 3 things this is dumb. First of all, Coastal Commission has completely changed its mission. It was never meant to be a force for like policy positions and political beliefs. Second of all, why would you ever throw that in to just really, you could have had such an airtight just argument against Elon based on environmental factors instead of his political beliefs. It was just so dumb. They poisoned the well for themselves. And they do that all the time. But third of all, like this, Elon's success undermines every democratic argument against, which is that the government can do it better. Everything that he does is so excellent and so far exceeds anything the federal government could ever do that the federal government is beholden to him to even get into any new realm.
I mean, it says so much that, I'm sorry, it says so much that while he routinely like dumps on the Biden administration, he's getting billions of government contracts.
They need him.
Risk versus reward with the government, right? Because he has so many billions of dollars in contracts that it's almost impossible to pull his clearance. We probably all agree with that, right? So he's going to keep being this amazing government provider of services. Hey, I worked in the Obama administration. We were the biggest proponent of his commercial space program. We wanted this, and he's getting all the contracts.
The Biden administration, though, has not been a friend of his.
No, I would agree. Yes, I would agree with you on that.
Maybe it's
political.
Because
it's
of politics.
Weird that this guy, that the left is always clamoring for like electric vehicles. It's the wave of the future. That's what we have to have. And this is the guy who's the closest to like making us have all electric cars. And they hate the guy only because of his political beliefs. So when you see a feat like this, a rocket that goes up, comes right back down to where it was, it blows my mind that people are angry at this
John
guy.
Fetterman, senator from Pennsylvania, was on with Chris Steyerwalt, The Hill Sunday. Here's what he said about Elon Musk.
Musk is incredibly popular, and he has an appeal to a demographic that Democrats have been struggle with. And to some people, that they see him as that's Tony Stark.
Good
Is he on to something there?
Tony Stark. Okay, I would agree with all of his accomplishments as it relates to space. But when he starts making insinuations that why wasn't there an assassination attempt against Biden and Harris that could be insinuated as an assassination attempt, which was then quickly deleted. These are the kinds of political, which he calls freedom of speech, but as a government contractor and provider who openly smokes cannabis on TV, etc., these are all part of the policies that a government contractor is not supposed to do.
Is Fetterman on to something there, though?
Yes, he is. And I think this thing, Democrats sometimes, I think they take Elon Musk almost too seriously when it comes to the political. Like, he is a character. He's almost, again, like a WWE wrestler. if you are going to react a certain way every time that Elon Musk, I'm like, this is an eccentric billionaire, multi-billionaire, you know, creative. Like, part of the crazy is what has made him so successful, frankly. You look at anyone who's ever been this successful, who has done things that can literally change the world that we live in and change our future, you're going to have to take that crazy, too, which is why we're willing to give him tens of billions of dollars of contracts.
Well, and Fetterman's speaking like someone from a swing state who's got, you know, like this. I just read a poll, believe it or not, they're doing polls about Elon Musk's approval ratings. He's at 6% with Democrats. And so the fact that, yet with independents.
Where was that? Nationwide?
It was nationwide, yeah. I mean, I assume they're not targeting in like swing states. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you've got, but independents, like 45, 50% of them have a favorable opinion of him. Shockingly, Elon Musk has a higher approval rating than Kamala Harris did.
I think.
Give you the last word here.